Hey guys, today I'm going to talk to you about goodreads.com, and this is a website that actually acts as a social media network for you to share ideas, thoughts, and responses to the literature that you've been reading. Goodreads is going to be one of the options that you have for our project, and so I wanted to show you around a little bit about what it can do for you. The first thing is once you create an account, you will be able to list your books in three areas. You'll have the books that you've read, the books that you are currently reading, and the books that you would like to read. And what you will do, the default is for your to read books to show up, which is a very nice way to keep track of the titles that you have. You'll have a picture of the book, the title, the author, and you can search other things by just clicking on those links, and then an average rating, and this is the average rating given by other readers on Goodreads. If I go to my currently reading, you will see I added Molokai, and it will say that it was added on September 26, 2010, so it will tell me when I added it to my shelf. If I want to edit that, then I can rank it here according to stars. I can move the shelves. I can leave a short message here about my thoughts and reactions, the date that I read it, and then a really nice format that it has is that I can add it to Facebook directly, or I can add it to my update feed. Now, the update feed is actually a nice way that you can keep track of what your friends are doing. If we go back to home, you will notice that there are updates by some of my friends. It'll list the person. If you enter your photo, it'll be here. It'll list the person's name and their comment briefly, and it will go directly to your email so you can have updates on what your friends are reading. Additional things that make this nice is that you can set up groups. If you go to my groups, I kind of cleaned mine out, I can create a group by giving it a name, a short description, some rules, and I can decide if it is a public group or if it's a private group, if it is a secret group, right, that there are moderators that have total control. If people want to join them, they might have to answer a question down here, and they like to know for local groups where you are. This is one way that you can kind of create a book club of your own and share information. The other thing is that in the Explorer area, you will find Listopia, which lists titles in various areas, Goodreads Voice. There are ebooks that are available through Goodreads. They list things kind of randomly and by genre. In addition, there are some fun things, so some trivia, some quizzes, and quotes. Now, quotes are some famous quotes from literature, but quizzes are really kind of interesting, especially for some of those titles that you may find given to you in school. So, for instance, if you were to read The Red Badge of Courage, you will see that there's the average rating listed below, here's the cover, and then you can take a quiz. And for this particular quiz, you see that there are 13 questions, and you can take your best guess here by just clicking on the radio buttons and then moving on to the next question. One good way to see what you've done. In terms of matching up with people, you can check your friends, and you can either search your friends by name or by screen name, and you can then keep track of them, and you can also move them to the various groups that you have. For our purposes, what I want you to do is I would like you to share with at least 5 other people in class, and me, of course. I'd like to see what you've been reading, what you've thought about your reading, and the books that you've been adding. And as we go on throughout the trimester, I think it'll be nice for us to kind of follow up. That is a brief talk about Goodreads.